Hello guys, and welcome to episode 9 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough playing as Chungsu on Rising Tide. Today we're going to get our 4th city built, with our colonists being produced in Gyeongsang. I'm thinking we're definitely going to start with our first land settlement. We're going to put it on this tile right smack bang in the middle here. We can then access all of these tiles, which are very, very rich. Then we can start developing toward these titanium tiles and take advantage of that as well. So I'm thinking that's a very nice place. It keeps it close to the current settlements we have. Let's turn off those yield icons so that they don't get in the way. The other thing we could do is possibly expand towards the sea, maybe towards Freeland. But I'm not so confident about doing that. Maybe amongst these tiles here. Let's just have a look at that. Actually, that's going to be too close to the Golden Bell Temple, so that doesn't matter anyway. Since we pieced out with Ark in the last episode, it does mean that I can rebuild my trade vessel. We might be able to use a trade convoy because, if I remember correctly, we do have planetary survey, and that allows amphibious trade. So trade units and trade routes may traverse both land and sea, which means all we need now is trade convoys, and hopefully they can move over water. Although trade vessels can move at can move 3 tiles. Does that matter though? I don't know. Does it make a difference to the income we get per turn? I don't think it does. Anyway, this cutter, these guys all need to start heading back to our land if we're not going to fight Ark anytime soon. They have 5 cities now. Yeah, we're going to have to start to catch up with these other nations. All of these military units are going to have to start heading back. Okay. Our relationship with CEO Suzanne Fielding still in jeopardy. I wonder if she'll declare war on me again. It's only been a couple of turns since we pieced out. Brasilia having fun there, destroying some hydrocoral. And if you hadn't noticed, well, aliens are now friendly. You can tell by the fact they are now blue on their portraits, which is jolly good. Doesn't mean we can walk onto the same tile as them still, but there we go. Finally, we got there. Even the hydrocoral is friendly. Not sure how useful that is, but there we go. It's pretty awesome that that's the case now. We don't have to worry about random alien attacks, although we're past the point in the game where they really matter. Let's have a look at what we want to do with our agents here. In Liqueur, let's steal science, and at art we shall do the same. The alien adaptation, only 5 more turns until we get that complete, and we get the +1 food from work barge improvements. So this Tide Hunter, that can head back towards friendly territory now. Now Trade Convoy can head to Bani Musa. Tide Hunter also needs to make its way back. Once we start working on these resources, I think that actually gives us more income because of our industry virtues. On the tree here, we got +1 energy from every basic resource. I'm not sure if that includes geothermal, titanium, xenomass, floatstone, and fraxite. But if it does, that's going to give us a lot of extra income. At Dangyi, we are going to work on the network now. And next turn at Gyeongsang, we get the colonist finished. And there's the colonists. We are definitely going to head towards this recommendation, because that's exactly where I identified I wanted to go. Which is good. What's happened here? Agent failed to siphon energy but was undetected. Well, let's just set that up again. And in Gyeongsang now. I think we're going to work on the dry dock and then the thermohaline rudder. So we got preliminary research on nanotechnology from our expedition. Let's now bring that explorer back to our settlement. We'll pick up another expedition module and head towards this crashed satellite.
You only have to look at the... All opposing forces start to resemble each other as conflict continues.
Alien adaptation complete.
We discarded the booster rockets which got us off Earth. Why shouldn't we discard some of those Earth genes, now that better ones are available?
And we now have level 6 harmony reached. I think we skipped a harmony level there. What upgrades do we have available? Our cutter. I want to head towards this. That is a secondary upgrade though. Or is it? We can get a screamer. That's the upgrade for our cutter. 40% when attacking cities. That's pretty impressive. What about this one? Automatically heal every turn. And plus 20% when attacking within friendly orbital coverage, and plus 20% while defending within friendly orbital coverage. As an Argo. That's like a second tier upgrade though. So this is first tier, this is second tier, and that's third tier, I'm assuming. So yeah, we're going to go towards this. We're going to get the plus 40% when attacking cities. And our marine needs to be upgraded as well. So eventually we can get champions, which automatically heal every turn. But in the meantime, we're going to get brawlers, which gain plus 40% when not next to any friendly unit. I think that's a good choice because I'm not going to have many land units. And the other one's kind of useless. Yeah, so there we go. Heading towards harmony for now. I definitely prefer harmony in general. And look at these little guys now, the screamers. You've got to choose an operation in Mandira, which is going to be stealing more science for sure. Mainly because it doesn't take very long. And we get loads of science for doing so. So let's now manage my personality traits. We're going to get military suspicious upgrade. So our covert agents require 1 fewer successful operations to rank up. In domestic, let's see what we can get here. See, vigilant, not very useful for me. That's the only one to do with subterfuge that I can actually get. I was going to get domestic. Or refined even, not domestic. Domestic is the type of trait. Refined is the exact trait that I was going to get. So that we boost our culture. But no, we're definitely going to get the upgrade for suspicious. And we'll get the 4th upgrade as soon as we can. Suzanne Fielding still lowering her respect of me. Keep that colonist on the move. And in this settlement we will work on our gene garden. Let's have a look at potential agreements. We can't get any yet because I don't have much diplomatic capital, but something to work on in the future would be nice. Outpost militia. Outposts gain 12 strength and can perform ranged strikes. Not that useful. Each orbital unit launched... No, we don't need that. Gain energy per turn equal to 4% of your energy reserves. That's a very nice one. Especially once we actually save up some energy. This could also be useful as well. Wet teams. Covert agents are 15% less likely to die in operations. What about Arshia Kisk? What can she give us? So we get maybe black markets if we go to war again. Might be useful. No, the rest of them aren't very good, in my opinion. Maybe the strategic supply network if we were at war with a lot of units. Yeah, otherwise, nope. It's so strange that they call my military unit strength bad, even though my army is massive. Like, surely theirs aren't bigger. We have a lot of units. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. Who knows? But again, if somebody did declare war on me, I'd just pump out units then. But in the meantime, I'm not going to support units that I don't need. Like, I'm already supporting way more than I'm actually going to use at the moment. Maybe we should think about attacking someone. Insta is actually, like, really open. You could, like, attack the Franco-Iberians, maybe? Or even Hutama, actually. Hutama's pretty open to attack. Yeah. Maybe Hutama. Hutama doesn't like me, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start moving my units towards Hutama's lands. Okay, I'm gonna leash this alien. just because it won't get out of my bloody way. And then we can finally get this derelict settlement. Actually, let's just disband that, or delete it. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm never going to use it and it will just cost me energy otherwise. We'll construct the expedition there at last. Screamers can all head over towards Rangi. So can my Rippers. So I think I'm gonna maybe found it there, where it is now, because I want it to be on the coast, but also in range of the Xenomass. So I can't put it here, because otherwise I will be out of range of the Xenomass. Whereas if I put it here, then I'll be in range of it. Also, I'm in range of some silica there, and yeah, that looks like a good place. I think. Let's just check the yield icons. Yeah, I think that's an okay place to put it. And production in Zhongsang can work on the thermohaline rudder. This Tide Hunter can head towards Rangi. And that's everything done. Again. So things are coming along nicely. It's funny how the aliens are busy attacking the Franco-Iberians still. A lot of ARC military units here. That's definitely interesting. Let's get this gene garden building. We need to also work on more cruisers soon, I think. Seems we're going to be moving our military units a lot for the next few turns. There's a couple of workers here I'd love to capture. Although most of my tiles are worked at the moment.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Oh, okay. So Hutama's a bit worried about the fact that I have lots of military near them. Well, I guess they should be. Covert Agent was promoted. And we failed to siphon energy from Central, but we were undetected, so that's good. In Central we'll go for that siphon energy again, and in Cedadella, again, more siphon energy. Right. I'm kind of worried about what these ARC units are doing. Maybe I should start researching towards defense perimeter afterward. Because this defense perimeter seems necessary to defend my cities. They're all very, very low on strength at the moment. Let me have a look on here. Now, what would it come under? I guess improvements. No. Military strength. That's annoying. I swear there's a lot more buildings that give us military strength in our settlements. I just don't know exactly which technologies I need. It might be worth getting alien biology here so that I have worker miasma immunity. Also, alien genetics here. The +1 culture from biowell improvements and +1 science from xenomass well improvements. That would be useful to increase my science even more. We also have cash, so I am just going to buy a cruiser, because I was planning to build one, but instead I will just purchase one. What was I building before that? It was the Gene Garden, wasn't it? Or the thermohaline rudder. I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. Thermohaline rudder is better than the Gene Garden. Let's travel round to the other side of Rangi. See what's going on around there. And maybe we should attack Freeland now, because these workers are very exposed. I'm thinking... yes, let's do it. Ah, that's nice. Ark actually liked me doing that, which increased respect with them. Let me say hello to Suzanne Fielding. Can we change the relationship? No, we can't.
What's the
Okay.
deal?
Never mind. Did we capture those worker units, or did we just destroy them? I think we might have just destroyed them. Well, let's pillage this tile. Can we attack this polystyrene cutter? No, we can't. And this screamer is in range of Rangi, so that's a bit of a mistake on my part. But I hoped I would be able to capture those units, but apparently not. Oh well. At least I got extra respect with Ark. I can start fixing those relationships. Trade unit destroyed by Hutama. That's annoying. My Screamer didn't take much damage then. My Screamers are actually more effective against attacking settlements now, actually, as well. So that should be useful when attacking Jimboomba, which I think is going to be the target of this war. Yeah, look at that. Wow. This is why you can't have nice things. Are we going to annex the city, raise the city, or create a puppet? I think I'm going to annex it, maybe? Not sure. Let's view it. What have they got here? There's no buildings there? For real? Bit of a crap city then, isn't it? I guess we'll annex it for now. Can't raise it later, so I guess I'm just going to have to commit. But we'll take that settlement and we'll start working on it. It has 6 population, which is okay. Let's go and take Rangi now, and then we'll think about maybe attacking Freeland. I have 2 cruisers. I could do with a 3rd, really. We'll automate that unit. There's a Australian gunner there. Hopefully that won't capture the worker I just got. Get this Ripper to head towards Rangi. And we have an enemy cutter very nearby. So we're going to attack that, of course. What about trade? Oh, okay, so it was my trade convoy in Gyeongsang that actually got sunk by this Australian cutter, most likely. That means I'm probably going to have to buy another one. Right, we'll buy a trade convoy there, cheaper than a trade vessel. We'll use that to continue trading with the Golden Bell Temple. Need to get rid of this cutter though sooner than later. So we're going to head towards that. But that's all for this turn. 188 culture found in an expedition. Let's develop a new virtue. I think we're going to get the minus 40% culture penalty from number of cities for new virtues. Either that or plus 1 health for every 6 population in a city. That could be useful at the moment. Yeah, that takes us to only minus 2 health. Because we're getting, yeah, 3 there, because Jinbooba has 6 population. So that actually gives us health. Now our explorer at Gyeongsang has a new expedition module, so they are going to head to the crash satellite. And we'll move on to the next turn. Your expansion is not following the best practices. You should revise your roadmap. Okay. I think that's because Jinboomba's really close to Ark's lands. Oh crap, that's not good. I did not see that coming. Right, couple things we need to do. First of all, sort out this cutter up there. Hopefully we can just wreck that with the city. Only did 16 damage. No, we're going to have to move this cutter up there. Hopefully I'll get there in time. We can move this Tide Hunter in range of that unit, although it can't attack in the same turn. We can attack this cutter here, and we can finish it off with the cruiser. I'm going to move that Screamer a tile across and start to heal that up. This trade convoy can start trading with the Golden Bell Temple again. Veterancy gained for this Screamer. Get some discipline on that. And we'll destroy that armor. Good show. This explorer needs to head back to our settlement. But unfortunately, that's all I have time for. Things really hotting up now in the campaign. I like the fact that I did declare war on Australia, but Ark not too happy about the fact I took Jimboomba. We should be able to take Rangi and Freeland by the end of this war and wipe them out completely. It's going to make a lot of nations hate me, I think, but it will make us really strong. And then we can continue to develop from there. But in the meantime, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.